Abeg just scroll. For most pipu make una just scroll abeg so I no fit shout today. See wetin I wan talk today na about the origins because you see most of una just dey part of brotherhood, sisterhood. Una no really know about the starting point. Una no really know how the thing take really start. The measures wey dem take start am because of the pipu wey dey start am, the kind of things wey make dem start am. But una now just dey carry am for head like sey na una right, like sey na una sabi things pass. Now let me first start sey na which time dem create am. I'm not year specific but there was a time you know sey when the creator create dis world, let me not say the creator, the creators when dem make dis world, there was a text in even the bible that said let us make man in our own image to give dem dominion over the air, land and sea, right. Now the creators dey created man, dey give man the dominion truly. Man was living. Now the main reason for creating dis world is so dat they themselves can come to the world and enjoy themselves. You understand what I'm saying? It's for them themselves to come into dis world and enjoy man's creation because now they are gods, right. So once in a while dey will come into dis world like a vacation, just like I say in some of my other videos. Dey come into dis world just like a vacation to enjoy, to live, to learn, to stay. You feel me? So they did that. And as our time goes, human being was starting to realize that okay, this is how life is, this is how life is. And mind you, just because they are celestial, just because they are celestial beings doesn't mean that they don't know about good and evil. Shey you understand? And you see dis world has a way of bending people to its will, to their will. Dis world has a way of actually showing people things in dis world. So now when it was all said and done, celestials that actually came here, they now said okay, you know what, because human beings they are growing rapidly, this is what we are going to do. We are going to create a system in which people will not actually think much because now once they know that the gods, they know that humans, sooner or later humans will later understand that the gods that created them also come to their place to rest. And they know that the dark side, because now when the celestial is in their full power, when they are in their full strength, the dark side can never take on them. They can never take on them. So their most vulnerable state is when they are here as humans. That's when everybody is equal. Aside that, they know that the celestials, they are more fucking powerful than them. So they know that they can always get them here when they come here. So when they created the group wasn't just created because of the light side. It was created because of the dark side also. To keep everybody in line. That okay, you know what? We are going to We are going to use this world, we are going to use it as a neutral ground for everybody. Here we can be friends. Here I as a celestial being can marry a demon. Here we can all do this, we can all do that. You understand? That's what they have to. They agreed on many things when they all came here. So now, one thing that the celestials didn't actually count on is that the demons, the dark side, they play dirty. They love to play dirty. The celestials, the dark side, they do love to play dirty very much. So now, they play dirty. They love to play dirty. So now, them playing dirty is what actually led to making the breeding none of celestial beings. They didn't really have much hairs. You understand? Because they actually play dirty. Play dirty in what sense? In like trying to orchestrate the kind of woman they marry, kind of orchestrating the kind of family they marry into. They made it so that as the nation passes, as the nation passes, the celestial beings they were very low in numbers. And mind you, one of the reasons why they created the group was that they can teach their offsprings how to use energy in their benefit, how to make everything better for humanity, how to make life good, how to make life worth living, how to make sure everything is good, cool, fine for everybody, and for them not to be cheated. Because now, you see, one thing that the dark side doesn't have is that they can't harness the sun's energy because it will burn them. You cannot harness the sun's energy. It will burn them because the frequency of the sun is much higher than them. It's too much higher for them. So now they made a pact to dominate the earth. So when the celestials actually came here, they can boss them around and take their energy from them. You see, energy, let us look at energy as currency. Energy. Let us look at energy as currency. The energy that the celestials brought here is just like now I'm going on a travel. I'm traveling to Dubai. You understand? I'm traveling to Dubai. In Dubai, they spend money in Dubai, right? So now the energy is just like the money that I brought myself. That okay, oh, when I get to Dubai, oh, I'll convert this money, or maybe stocks. I'll convert these stocks, or maybe gold or diamond. I'll convert this to the money that they are spending in Dubai, so that I can use it to sustain myself. So that's what they actually did. But now the dark side has already found the loophole just to make sure that they keep them bound. They can't actually do a lot of things. That's what they did. So now, as life may have it, they won. Because over the years, they were planning, they were plotting and planning. And the more they were planning, the lifestyle was just like, okay, because once we get here, the memory gets wiped. Memory gets wiped. And the lifestyle was like, okay, maybe this is fate, maybe this is this. Not knowing that it was all part of a grand scheme of the dark side. Just to make sure that there will be a time in history where the offsprings of the celestials, once they were born, they will be in a slave race, not actually knowing that they are kings and queens of this earth. So just to make sure that they are in a slave race. So when they killed most of the celestial beings, the rest that were there, they had to convert or die. That was the deal. You had to kneel or die. You had to kneel, you had to succumb to the dark side or die. And not just the celestials, almost everyone in the world, almost every family in the world, almost every community in the world, almost every town in the world, almost every state, local government, country in the world, almost every continent in the world, they had to convert or die. I see one thing about human beings is my microphone just died, but nevertheless, one thing about human being is that we do love to survive. You understand me? We do love to survive. Under no circumstances, we do want to survive. And that is part of what of why we are created. That is in part of our gene, our DNA. We want always want to survive. Yes, we always want to survive. Under any circumstances, we always want to survive. So it was in the fight for our survival, and it was in the fight for our survival that most of everybody had to succumb and they had to convert to the dark side. So now, when most people when they converted, mm, when most countries, most communities, most families when they converted to the dark side, which now the the secret society that was actually created to teach, nurture, and guide the celestials and the demons that was actually created to straighten them on the right path was now being used to enslave the celestials. It was now used to enslave the celestials. You see, now the demons, once they are born, they can live normal as a normal human being. You understand? And as time goes on, they can also choose to inhabit any vessel they want because they will be trained that way. But you see, the celestials, they don't have that much luck because the new world order was against them. The new world order needs an energetic battery to run. Not just that it needs an energetic battery to run, it turned into an to a factory, it turned into a factory rather than a place to enjoy. A place to enjoy now turned to a place to work, a place to strive, a place to struggle, a place of pain and agony for the celestials. How did that happen? Now, when people on the dark side are born, they are born into a family that always treats them good because they know that now they are part of them, they are part of the new world, they are part of the system. But you see, those that are born of the celestials, mm, they always make sure that there is a separation that happens between them and their parents. So now what they actually do is they will put them in a foster family or let them stay with a family member that's actually on the dark side. So when the child starts growing up, you start testing the child, trying to know the child's limits, trying to figure out what the child wants, trying to figure out how the child is going to be, trying to every day they are looking and scouring for what the child actually wants. Just here that I sat now that I'm making this video. The woman came here. The woman came here. She was asking me for where the church is. You understand? The church there is a church here near me. She was asking me where the church is. She stayed deep into my soul. I know that she was trying to look at me. She was trying to predict, like they are seers. And like I said, once you just look into your eyes, they know exactly what you're going to turn out to be, how your life is going to be, everything that you're going to do, they know it. So that is just what she did there. And I know that my spirit guides are going to deal with her and the people that sent her, all of them combined. But nevertheless about that, let me not skip from what I'm actually saying. Now, you see, so now the system that was created to guide them, protect them, that was created so that they won't lose their way, is now being the system that is now being used against them. It's now the system now that they can't actually go against. It's now the system that they have to fear, because now once they are kept in a family that doesn't actually love them, but all they want to use them for is an energetic battery, energetic purchase, energetic this, energetic that, just to drain them. That's why you see that's why most celestial beings, once they come here, they end up committing suicide, killing themselves, jumping into the river, doing this, doing that. Most people look at me and they will think, just because I'm not exactly where I want to be in life, that I should be sad. Are you crazy? Why should I be sad? I'm grateful to be alive. Yes, I am grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that God, my creator, did not allow you guys to have the power to kill me. You think money is my problem? Yes, I want money, but you think that's my problem? I'm grateful to be enjoying this life. The life they created for us to enjoy. You guys turned it into another thing for us now. And you now think maybe talking bad about me or yapping me is what is actually going to make me stray away from my way. Are you kidding yourself? Okay, God has been training me, that has been teaching me in ways, that has been teaching me in ways to avoid all your attacks, all your scopes, all your scams, all the things that you've been doing. God has been guiding my steps. My creator has been guiding my steps, has been training me, that has been taking me from where I am since I was a baby to where I got today. So you think that's going to make me to commit suicide? You think that's going to make me go out of my way? You think God doesn't know what God is doing? You think so? You must be fucking kidding me. You understand? So now, as I was saying, the system, yeah, the system. So they turn them into energetic batteries, into worthless shit. Most of them commit suicide. Most of them are just happy, happy to be drained, happy to be siphoned from. You see, most people that you see, eh, most people that you see, most of all these big artists, musicians, most of the ones that signed deals with the dark side, you can't blame them. You can't. You see, there was a time when I was young, when I was like 16, 17 years old, although I'm still young though. Now I'm still young. When I was around 16, 17 years, all I ever wanted, all I ever wanted was just to get like a deal from maybe the Illuminati, the Freemason, the Eastern Star, someone to just give me a fucking deal, make a lot of money, don't care about what life actually is. To be honest, that's all I ever wanted. Back then, that's all I ever wanted. As out of then, let me tell you something. As out of then, everything that happens to me, I always look at it like, oh, this is how my life is going. It is fate. This is what this thing is happening to me because of what I did. This thing is happening to me for a reason. Until I started getting awoken that no, everything that is happening is not actually my fault. Are you kidding me? That everything that is happening is not actually my fault. That there's a bigger hand at play. That since I was a kid, I have been a battery, an energetic battery for some people. That because of me, some people have joined the occultic society just for being able to keep me down. There's some friends there's some friends that I had. They weren't actually my friends. They were just like handlers placed in my life. That everything I knew about my life was a lie. That was when I started to realize that, oh, so there is more to this than I know. Yes, there is more. There is a lot. There is a bigger plan. There is a bigger picture to this more than I know. And all they are doing is just for me not to be able to realize who I truly am, which is the God I am in human flesh. I deserve everything that's coming my way. I deserve everything. Everything, I deserve everything. You see, I once told someone that I want to start a business. I will never forget this thing in my life. I will never forget in my life. See, the way the length people will go through just to make sure that you don't go far in life. This person I'm talking about is someone that I really, 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 really trust. And that day, it really broke my heart. The person said that, what business do I want to start? I told the person that I want to be selling laptops, printers, all these things, and I would love to be selling cars, all these jets. And the person was like, "Ha, is that what you want to be selling? Just be selling charger now." I said, "Charger? What do you mean charger?" You see all those charger now, charger wey dem dey sell for. I say charger. I tell you say I wan dey sell PC, dey sell printer, dey sell car, dey sell jet. Dey tell me say make I dey sell. I was so disappointed. Do you know why the person advised me to be selling the charger? Because now the person understood one thing, that if I'm selling printer, selling laptops, just one sales on that, I won't need to ask anybody for money. But anything that makes me that I'm selling that charger, how much do I want to gain from charger? So I'm always bound to always come back for help, that so market no good today oh, so I need this, I need that, I need that oh. So their plan is always to keep you bound. I'm sorry to say this. Their plan is always to keep you bound. So you won't actually have a say. You know, if you're financially stable, hmm, if you're financially stable, you will have freedom. Yes, you will have freedom if you're financially stable. Or let me not even say financially stable. Financially stable is for people who just want to live. Me, I want to be rich. I want to have money. I want to have money. I will have money. I have money. Hmm. If you are rich, you can do anything you want at any time you want without even asking it for anyone's opinion. But if you are not rich, that's when you have to make a calculation before you go on a trip before you book a vacation. But you see, if you are rich or if you are wealthy, anything you want to do, you do it ASAP. Now, if I am wealthy, I can just decide this night that okay, I'm going to Maldives tomorrow. Now I'll book a flight, pack my bags. Or I may not even pack a bag. I'll just go to the airport with my passport. When I get to the airport, I'll fly to Maldives. When I get to Maldives, the clothes, shoes, everything that I need, I'll buy it there and take care of myself. That's the kind of lifestyle that I want. I don't want to be the one to be pressing calculator on any small thousand, any small hundred, any small million. No, 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 no. I want to be capable. I want to be financially stable. You know what they call financially rugged. That's what I want to be. I want people to call me, even people I don't like. I want when they call me for money, I should just be like, you know what, since you have just this for them. That's the kind of life I want. I don't want to be the kind of person that because there is some kind of money that you have that you still be keeping grudge. That I remember what this person did for me in primary school. This person that asked this person for biscuit, the person did not give me. No, I want that to be the main reason that I will even give you safe. So that when you ask me, when I send you the money, you be the one to tell people that, oh mo, this person that sent me this money when we were in primary school, when we were in secondary school, I was so bad to this person. I was a bully, I was this, I was that. That's what me I want for myself. Me, myself, and I. That's what I want. I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to be middle class. No, 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 no. Wetin they want? Wetin I want use middle class do? Middle class the one say. I want to be stinkily rich. Money like make I get money like bastard. Make I get money wey yapa. Make dem hear my name, make dem sabi my name for many many things, good good things wey I dey do for my life. For the kind enjoyment wey I dey enjoy. So now when they created the system was to keep them bound, to use them as energetic batteries so that they won't actually know their place in the system. Now, most times they can't kill them. You know why they can't kill them? Because now they don't have the energy of the sun. They can't harness the energy of the sun. You understand? Those that can harness the energy of the sun, that is what actually make them head. You understand? Because they can actually harness the energy of the sun. And what actually governs our reality is the sun and the moon. You feel me? It's the sun and the moon. So now, those that can actually harness the energy of the sun, that was what actually left them ahead. That's why they were ahead of the game. So what they actually do is that they will keep them stuck to a job, to somewhere that they can't actually or do anything for themselves. Mm-mm. They'll just be there for being there sake, just for being alive. Why they will be harnessing their energy. Like I said in one other video that I did, that whether you want it or not, your energy is being harnessed from you. Whether you want it or not, whether you believe it or not, your energy is being harnessed and sold. So if you are conscious of it and you start what you want to do when you want to do it, and you, instead of using your energy to sell akara, using it to sell power bank, using it to sell small small things, start using it for big big things so that you can also enjoy life. Life sweet. Trust me, you are me. I am talking. I have not actually enjoyed big enjoyment in this my life. I have not, but at least I've tasted a bit. I've tasted a bit, and I can tell you that life between not having anything at all and being able to afford 3 square meals in a day, there's a difference. You can't tell me that you have at least see rich man no wan die. If you have, even if it's 10,000, let me not, what am I even saying 10,000? Even if you have 5,000 in your account, you won't want to die. You won't want to die. You don't have a family, you don't have a kid, you don't have a girlfriend, or just you. You have at least 5,000 naira in your account that you can use to eat anything you like. You will not want to die. But it's when you don't have anything that you think, make I kuku go do this. Na that time wey be say that go crept in, you go say say person no go kill himself. Oh. If you have something that is suitable for you, something that you can enjoy yourself with, you won't want to die. Why would you want to die? You sef you think about it, that why do I want to die? Why do I want to kill myself for what? Because life is sweet and it is worth living. So now they made life very, very hard for the celestials. They made life very hard for the celestials. And the way they made it very covert. So you understand? They made it very covert. Now what happens is that a celestial may be sent into the world. The celestial was destined, the celestial was destined to become a billionaire. You understand? A billionaire that was supposed to help a lot of people with the energy, because the energy is supposed to generate money for them. But when they get here, there was already a plan before they got here, before the celestial got here. The secret society that was meant to protect them has already hatched a plan to make sure that they don't get to where they were supposed to get to make sure that that energy was stolen from them, to make sure that their destiny, another person was the one living the destiny. So now, when they get here, they do everything they want to do, and later on, they kill the celestial. So when the celestial gets back, when they get back home, when they get back to heaven, when they were now being judged, when their files is being run through the system, they will now say you were destined to be a billionaire, right? They will say correct. But when you were on earth, you were a drunkard, correct? You say correct. When you were on earth, you were a smoker, you say correct, correct. So they will now be telling them that your energy, use your energy to do this. And the person will be like, energy. When I was on earth, I don't know anything about energy. They will say you on so date, you made a withdrawal of so amount. On so date, you made the withdrawal of so amount. And the person will be like, I did not know anything about those. But that had happened to the first, second, to more than 1,000 people, to more than 2,000 people. It has happened to them that now the celestial force, they have to have somebody on the inside. That was when they started sending people over. That they now actually realize that, oh, see, this is what they are actually doing. It is covert what they are actually doing. Because like I told someone one day that, see now, Wetin dey happen for dis world dem no sabi for heaven, God no know. The person say, why did you think so? I say now, two people may be standing and they will be talking as they will say, look at that lady that is going, look at the soldiers behind her. Or let me just say, they will say, look at that lady that is sitting down, look at those soldiers behind her. Truthfully, there is a lady sitting down, there are soldiers behind the lady physically, but spiritually that's not what they are saying. They are saying, look at that lady that angels are guiding, that has protectors. That's what they are actually saying. So they are saying two things with one thing. So you see, this word is a simulation, just for their words to be covered, something will actually happen. Just for their word to be covered, something will actually happen for them to use that word covertly. You see someone come and talk about fridge, someone talk about AC, someone talk about house, someone talk about grass. Everybody's talking about the same thing. Only those who know. Only those who know. It took me a long time before I also realized that it was all a scam. Only those who know. Now people will know, now then people will know. Do you understand? And now let me tell you something. You see, it's just like a prince. Eh? That because he doesn't actually know that he's a prince, he sent him out of the kingdom. Sooner or later, he later find out about his identity and come back for his throne. That's just the thing. And when he comes back for his throne, all the people that went against him, it will that city, that country, that town won't be a very good or nice place for them. Because the person that was supposed to protect them, they have already gone against that person. They've gone against the groin. You understand? But I'm not about saying that maybe someone has gone against the groin. But this now that we've came back now, we're coming to take our rightful place among the stars. We're coming to take our rightful place on earth as kings and queens that we are. So if you feel like stopping us is your goal, then please do. You understand? If stopping us, you think that you can stop us, you think you can stop the work of the Almighty from coming true, please try. I beg you, please try. But one thing I'm just going to warn you of is that once you lose your life, or you start losing what you love, or the lives of your family, or everything starts crumbling around you, please don't blame anybody because it is a choice that you made yourself. I know some people have already done that in the past and they regretted it. You understand? We understand that there are some things more worse than death. You understand me? There are some things, there are some fates, there are some condemnations more worse than being dead. That you will wish that you were dead, but you are not. You wish that you are dead, but you are not dead. You wish that you are dead, but you are not dead. Me as I am now, there are a lot of things going on in my life. Just like I said, there are a lot of things going on in my life. Just like I rented an apartment that I haven't even gone to say that see, I don't even have money to even go and paint the place. I don't even have money to buy see, but I know that everything will work out for me. Everything will work out better for me. See, you understand? Everything will work out better for me. You understand me? Me, forget to my account, my PalmPay 9154571503 9154571503. I dey like this now. Money wey I need now na 2,572,500. Wey I need now before this month end. Money wey I need now like this now na 2,572,500 like this now. Na my account be that one I call. You see Matthew Folorunsho Adeyinka. Anything wey you send, God bless you. Shey you understand? We don come to take our rightful place for this earth. So if you feel say na we you wan dey go against, then God bless your soul. You go see fire, you go see pepper. Don hear that Falz and Simi song wey say, I go show you pepper, baby I go show you. Na wetin go actually happen be that. Shey you get? Na wetin go actually happen be that. So please, we are stepping up. You understand? You see, if we are in control, when we go dey in control, that is the new earth. That is when everything will be open. We no go hide say this thing na secret. No. You see, like now, the way I take talk say una fit dey turn una energy to money. Like the way I take talk am now, if na dem for secret society now, na one of the pact wey dem don make say the day wey anybody go tell outsiders make dem die. Na secret, all those secret pacts just for us not to know. But we now, as we dey know am, we go still dey tell una. I no care about any kind of people dey look me o. I don't care who you are. White, black, green, yellow, no, that one no concern me. Na human being we be, all of us we come enjoy here. Because I know say some of my brothers and sisters, one fit dey for Dubai, one fit dey for Yankee, one fit dey for Zimbabwe, one fit dey. So I know say we are scattered all over the world. So it's cool. It's cool. I'll talk more about this tomorrow. Have a nice day. Mwah.